So this is the pound dollar analysis for Friday the 8th of June. Now, let's just have a look at them prices and where prices may likely go. So we've seen this price progression here beyond the 34.29. We did trade as high as around the 34.70s or so. Didn't quite get towards that 34.80s, from which we've seen the breakdown in prices back below the 34.29. Let's just clean this chart up a bit here. So we did see the breakdown back below the 34.29, had a few tests, weren't able to close above it with any conviction, had another test, closed above it, but we saw immediate sell side momentum coming to the market. So the market is encountering quite a bit of difficulty in around this 34.29. At the moment, we do have a somewhat crude head and shoulders pattern. But if we do continue to hold resistance at 34.29, we're looking for price progression here back down towards our 33.68. We do have the 400 period moving average, which could act as dynamic level of support along with the 33.68 and see us retest 34.29. If, however, we do break down from 33.68, we're looking to see our price react towards our 33.50, where we do have the added confluence of 200 period moving average again, having a dynamic level of potential support along with the horizontal level. And if we do see sufficient volatility to the downside to take us beyond 33.50, the very far end of the range we'd expect to be in around 33.04. If, however, we do get a bit of a turnaround and we can break and hold above the 34.29, we'll be then looking for price progression here to the upside. The very next level that we are looking at, if we do see a break and hold of the 34.29, we'll be a move up towards our 34.88, successful break from which we're looking for a move up towards our 35.20. And if we do have price progression beyond 35.20, 35.50 would be the upper end of the trading range that we are expecting here on Friday, the 8th of June. Overall, the trend previously has been to the upside, more recently has been to the upside. What we'll do now is we'll have a brief look here at the daily charts, see how prices are developing. We get scale on here correct. And as we can see here, we've come all the way down there. I suppose there aren't any major levels. So what we have seen so far, we are seeing some wicks to the upside, suggesting there is some sell side momentum overhead. In particular, as we get closer to the 35 level, that's 135. So yesterday's candle, we did close somewhat a bit of a doji on yesterday's candle. We are seeing a bit of momentum follow through to the downside here. We did mention levels that we are looking at. There is a possibility of having a retracement before finding support, potentially putting in a higher low and seeing the continued recovery here to the upside. Another scenario might be we will just trundle along bearishly and see a breakdown in prices to retest the old lows, possibly breaking, heading down towards that 31.47. We'll see how price develops, but for the moment, it does appear that we're having a bit of weakness coming to the market. So there is a possibility of seeing prices trade down towards levels of support beneath where the market is currently. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.